Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to everyone's favorite show about plastic surgery, health, and beauty. This is Nip Talk. Up today, keeping your New Year's health resolutions. We're going to help you do it. Then, using diaper cream as a face moisturizer. Is this new TikTok trend a real thing? And then finally, Sarah's going to go over all the golden gold fashions, and it's coming up right now.
Live from Lincoln Center in the heart of the Dallas Metroplex, this is Nip Talk. An honest and uncensored show about plastic surgery, health, beauty, and lifestyle with your host, plastic surgeon Dr. Bruce Hermann, and your co-host, entrepreneur and social media influencer Sarah Bennett. Now it's time to discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of the topics everyone is talking about. It's time for Nip Talk.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us so much. I'm your host, plastic surgeon Dr. Bruce Hermann. With me at this beautiful glass table is the amazing Sarah.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
In the box, we got Travis. How are you, man?
Hey, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Everybody have a good week?
Yeah.
Anything exciting happen? I've been busy, man. I'm usually quiet at the beginning of the year. It's like usually really kind of heavy at the end of the year, and then January kind of dies off. This January's been crazy. I've been running around, working late nights.
Man.
The only thing I've done that's exciting this week is scheduled a girls' trip for May.
Oh, and where you going?
Cancun.
Oh, nice.
That's dope.
But like an hour out of Cancun, so like on like a
really?
resort.
Okay,
Like an
resort.
all-inclusive resort
Oh,
thing.
those are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
I actually
those
got
are good.
engaged in Cancun.
Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
been to
fun on the
Cancun
beach.
since I was like 13.
Yeah, I don't think I've been back since then. Oh, no, we did. This is pretty funny. So, you guys remember swine flu?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so swine flu originated in Mexico, and whenever swine flu hit, travel to Mexico just bottomed out. Like nobody was
Yeah.
going to Mexico. So we were like residents, were your doctor in training,
Mm-hmm.
and of course we didn't have any money at the time, and so we had the bright idea when swine flu hit to go to
And like help with it.
no
Oh.
to go on vacation.
Oh.
Because nobody was going. And so we booked a trip to Cancun during the middle of swine flu, and it was dirt cheap. I mean, like a few $100 for a hotel and airfare. And when we got to the hotel, the occupancy of the hotel was less than 10%. And
Oh,
so they
wow.
upgraded us to like a suite that was on the beach where we walk out to the beach and we had our own hot tub.
Did you get swine flu?
No, of course not. The plane was empty. The resort was empty, which was good and bad. I mean, sometimes you like to see people. But, yeah, it was a great trip. But all of our friends thought we were totally insane. They were, what are you doing going to the hotbed of swine flu? I'm like, yeah, we're not too concerned about it.
But I feel like that's actually like a good rule of thumb. Well, and not a good rule of thumb, but it's a travel rule of thumb. Like if there is like a pandemic or an epidemic going on, if you like want to take a trip,
For
it's like
nothing.
really cheap during
Dirt
that time.
cheap, man.
Well, Mexico's already
cheap.
really cheap.
I know.
Ah,
This
see.
one was like dirt cheap. I mean, the whole trip, airfare, hotel, all inclusive was less than $1,000, like way less than $1,000.
That's
wow.
what this one is too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's great.
it's three girls,
Yeah.
including me, and we're just getting like a hotel room that has 2 queen beds.
Awesome. That'll be so
an
much fun.
all-inclusive
Congratulations. Yeah, we were thinking about doing New Orleans this
Thanks.
weekend, but it just didn't work out because of Monday being a holiday,
Oh.
MLK Day. Yeah.
And it's also going to freeze over Monday and Tuesday,
Mm.
apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hate when it ices. People in Dallas cannot drive in snow and ice. It just is crazy. So,
Well, I don't think anybody's going to be driving.
yeah, it's going to be nuts. I didn't even know that. Now I'm all depressed.
We have a
It's going to be like 5
parade.
degrees.
We have a parade on Monday that's supposed to happen. So we'll see if it's still going.
That will be interesting.
Absolutely.
Whoops.
All right, let's move on to some segments. Beginning of the new year, and I know in the intro last week we were talking about if any of us had resolutions, and we probably should have talked about this last week, and I just think about it, but it's never too late. So today I want to talk about keeping your New Year's health resolutions. And so New Year's resolutions are very, very common. I kind of looked up some of the data.
Is that another solid AI
That
picture?
is a solid day. I feel like it gave me the funniest ones, and I kind of modded it a few times until I thought that one was pretty good though. Like
I'd like to go there.
it looks very nice and
Looks
serene.
very
I feel like
peaceful.
that guy's keeping his resolution to stay healthy. So, But yeah, so 40 to 50% of Americans make resolutions, which that sounds about right to me.
Yeah.
Maybe a little higher than I thought. And it's not surprising because the history of New Year's resolutions goes back way back in time. Early Christians used to do it. They would make resolutions to lead more virtuous lives, which that's not the usual one I make personally, but no, that's good. And then ancient Romans, which this is interesting. So they would make their resolutions in January, and actually January was named after the Roman god Janus, who had two faces. One face to look back at the year past, and one to look forward to the year coming. And so the Romans,
Interesting.
in that it was kind of interesting. So the Romans would make resolutions, and then the original or the earliest history of New Year's resolutions goes back to ancient Babylon. 4,000 years ago, at the festival of Akitu, the Babylonians would make resolutions to the gods to be better people or do better things. So this thing goes back quite a ways, and it is interesting how many of the people who do make resolutions make them about health. You know, whether it be
Definitely.
just like physical health, weight loss, dieting, giving up bad things. You know, they estimate that 2/3 to 3/4 of people's resolutions are based on health issues. So
Yeah, my CrossFit classes are.
it's everyone's resolutions are
There's
I
like
want to
people
like
there. There's so many
flip
new
over
people
bigger
there.
tires or whatever.
Yeah, there's so many new people there
Is
right
it?
now.
Oh, right, because of that. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you need to share this with them because we're about to go down how they can keep this. Because unfortunately, failure of keeping New Year's resolutions is extremely common.
Oh, for sure.
And I know that too because there have been years I'm like, okay, this is the year that I'm going to do this or that, and then 2 weeks later, it's not happening. So, 25% of people quit within the first week or two. 40% quit by the end of January. By the end of February, it's up to 80%. And as you get into the summer and fall, it approaches 100%. And only
Yeah.
about 5% of people keep it up the entire year. And so if you're going to make resolutions, it's a good idea to know, why do people fail?
Yeah.
And there's actually been studies on this. I mean, they study everything these days, and people have looked at groups of people who make resolutions and then look at the different reasons why they don't work out. And so there's actually some lists here, which is helpful to know why things fail, because then you can kind of plan for that to keep your New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
So one of the main reasons is when resolutions are really vague. So, for example, if you make a resolution like, I'm going to lose weight, you're less likely to do that than if you say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds
By a certain date.
by a certain date, right?
Yes.
Making unrealistic goals.
Yeah.
I mean, if you make a resolution that says, I'm going to, run a marathon in 2 hours and make the Boston Marathon when you never get off the
Yeah.
couch, I mean, that's obviously
Not
not
gonna
going to
happen.
happen. Not having a plan of action. I mean, that goes along with anything. If you're going to do
How you're gonna do it.
Yeah, do some project. It's not just, I want this. It's, okay, I want this, but these are the steps that I'm going to take. No monitoring of progress. Once again, that kind of goes into plan of action and making things happen. No support.
Yeah.
If you make up a resolution on your own, you don't tell anybody about it, you don't get held accountable.
Yep, that's
Do
true.
they do that in your CrossFit where people say, this is my resolution, and share to kind of push each other? Or?
No, we don't do that. But like, if we're lifting weights, say somebody's doing a deadlift, and they know that that's like their top weight, or they're just struggling, people are yelling at them.
Yeah.
They're like, "Gah!"
That's good. And so, obviously for fitness, it's always good to have that support as well.
Yeah, no, that's I don't like going to the gym by myself because I don't have
Really?
support. I like going to the gym with my friends, like in a group, a community, because
Yeah, it can be a social
there's
thing.
always somebody that if you are not cheering yourself on, there's somebody behind you telling you to go.
That is good. I don't know. I
Yeah.
always tend to when I go to the gym, which hasn't been recently, I kind of plug into my music and get in the zone.
Yeah.
I'm like one of those people that
don't like to be bothered.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, not that I'm normally like that. It's just when I'm at the gym, just
Yeah.
doing my thing, which is
Some
not a
people
lot.
are like a lot of people are like that when at the gym when they're like doing cardio stuff.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
when you're
for
weight
sure.
training, I think it's really important to have that those cheerleaders behind
Yeah.
you sometimes.
Well, it definitely helps with resolutions to kind of to have that support.
Mm-hmm.
Not brushing off setbacks is another reason that things fail. When you have a big project such as I want to improve my diet or I want to improve my health in these ways, there are going to be times when it doesn't work out. Maybe, 1 week you don't hit that target goal, or you don't.
And just like stopping.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you can't let those setbacks cause you to quit. Because with anything, if there's always going to be times when it doesn't work out, and you just kind of push through it.
Yeah,
Same
I
things
think
with
that's part of
resolutions.
the action plan is kind of like, so if I
Right.
fail, this is what I'm going to do.
That's good. You can go that deep with your plans.
Yeah.
And then finally, not recognizing small achievements.
Yeah.
You have to reward yourself if things go well, if you're on track to meet your goals. Recognize that and say, hey, I did this, and it's good, and also share it with your support group. So if you are going to make a resolution and you want to keep it and you're serious about it, the best thing to do is to make a plan, as we said, and there's actually a framework for that. Have you guys ever heard of this? I hadn't heard of it, and then when I kind of dug into it, it's actually a thing. It's called the SMART framework. You've heard of that?
I literally just made an Instagram post yesterday
Did you really?
about just, I don't know if it's like goals, but like, well, I guess it is. It was all about goals.
Yeah.
Or
Excellent.
I don't even know. I haven't posted
So
it
obviously
yet.
you heard about
so
the SMART-
coming soon.
Oh, it's coming
Tomorrow.
up.
Yeah, it's literally about exercise. It's a little
Okay.
it's like a little TikTok reel thing.
Excellent. Had you heard about the SMART framework?
I've not. This will be my first time.
I guess because I'm not in corporate world. Is this like a corporate world thing, or is this just everything?
I don't
You seem
know.
to-
I learned about like action plans, stuff like that, because I have a problem with procrastination,
Join the club.
like really, really, really bad.
Between the two of us,
So-
it's amazing we get the show off the ground.
Yeah, and because I started going to therapy last year, and whenever I had to close my brick and mortar store for my little store, I didn't know. Like I was just because I didn't want to do it, so I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what was happening. And so my therapist, she told me that
About
little
the
plan.
SMART, yeah.
And she like literally was like gave me homework. And so the next time,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, the next time
And
we
it's
had,
helpful?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I didn't feel like I was like in chaos.
Right, because you had a plan of action.
Yeah.
So I have a little graphic about the SMART framework. Throw it up, and I'm going to go through it for those that are interested. So the SMART framework, it's an acronym, and it revolves around these 5 pillars of accomplishing a goal. The first is to be specific, and we talked about why things fail. Resolutions are vague. Make your resolution specific, clear, and well-defined. That'll help you to keep it on to success. Next, it has to be measurable. Your goals should have criteria or indicators that allow for that tracking and monitoring, because that's definitely another framework for success. They have to be achievable. We said unrealistic goals are something that will always fail. You want them to be challenging, but they have to be realistic. I can't make a goal if I'm going to run a 3-minute mile. I mean, that's just crazy. They have to be relevant. You always will be more successful in doing things that are meaningful and align with your long-term plans for life. And then finally, having something that's time-bound. We both said that we're procrastinators. If you set a time frame, it makes urgency. So instead of saying, okay, I want to get in shape and run this at some point in the year, set it by a certain date.
Yeah.
And then you have that deadline that you have to meet. And I know that, being a procrastinator, I'm always best when I have a deadline. If I don't have a deadline, I'll put stuff off for eternity.
Yep.
But when you come up against that hard stop, if I got to get this done by a certain time, you tend to get things done. So
Yeah, definitely. So since I have that little girls trip planned.
yeah, you
I'm
have
like-
to plan it.
Yeah, but it's making me be like, okay, I should probably not eat ice cream tonight.
Right. You have a goal.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
So for those who want to keep their New Year's resolutions, know why resolutions fail. There's many reasons. This has been kind of proven through research. And if you want to make a resolution that you're going to have the best chance to keep and see to success, think about that SMART framework. It really is a good way to plan out a goal and see it to success. So, all right, I'm gonna have to be serious about my resolution. I should take my own advice.
What's your resolution?
I'm procrastinating. And I haven't actually laid it out yet. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make my resolution is gonna probably bleed into February, but I'm gonna make a resolution over the next week, and I'll bring it next week. And I'll share it with you.
Mine is to try.
We should all do that.
Can
we do that? I mean, even if you don't keep them?
firm up there for a little. Just a little
Let's
bit
all
more.
try to make a resolution for next week, just for fun.
I got
Okay.
you.
And we'll see if we can do it. We'll challenge ourselves.
Let's do it.
We'll be our own support group.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to look at each other and be like, "Did you do that?"
I'm working on it.
Like,
Yeah, What month is this, March?
2025 gonna be my year.
Yeah, next year's gonna be the year. Okay, all right, moving on. You know, I love trends and things that pop up on. Well, I don't know if I love it. I love talking about them because they are kind of funny. And so this one I saw it once and I was like, I don't know about that. And then I kept seeing it, so I had to kind of dig into it. So have you guys heard about this trend of people putting diaper butt cream on their face for a moisturizer?
No, but I guess I could see some type of benefit for like inflammation.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
I
that.
think diaper cream
I just
has
don't know-
like hydrocortisone-ish type effect on it.
It does, yeah. Some of them do. When I saw this, I just didn't know why anyone would have a tube of butt cream and think I want to put this on my face, but maybe that's how my brain works.
People put like stuff under their eyes.
Like the preparation H to like pull out the swelling. I've heard about that too. We should actually talk about that because that's actually a pretty interesting topic. But
Yeah.
So there's a lot of videos circulating around social media, TikTok. So I pulled one of the videos just for fun so people can kind of see what we're talking about and what we're seeing. So Travis, roll that video, please, sir.
Forget face slugging. Let's talk about face basting, a term I made up a few years ago as an extension to my lip basting technique. I do this at night when I'm in a very dry climate or my skin is super dry and parched, and I do it after washing my face. I use a zinc oxide based cream. You guessed it, a diaper rash cream all over my face, and much to the dismay of my husband, because zinc oxide is gold, little nerds. It is gold. It will help repair your face and heal your skin while locking in hydration. And I make myself look like Mrs. Doubtfire or a Magnolia buttercream cupcake. Then I go to sleep, and when I wake up the next morning, my face is as soft and smooth as my baby's butt. Let's get basted.
So there's a bunch of those videos out there of people using diaper butt cream on their face. And so, of course, you know, doctors have to weigh in on this.
Yeah.
And it does make sense what you were saying about, well, okay, you know, it's a moisturizer. I mean, you're right. I mean,
Baby skin is sensitive, and an adult face is a little bit sensitive skin.
Can be, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So on the face of it, it does seem like there might be some merit. So we're going to dig into it. So does it really work? The answer is maybe. It does depend on a few factors. So we're going to go over that. Zinc oxide, have you heard this? I'm sure you probably know about this with your facial routine. Zinc oxide is an ingredient. Oh, okay, all right. So I'd heard of this maybe because we have like the med spa side, and so know a little bit about ingredients that are helpful. So zinc oxide is an active ingredient in a lot of diaper creams. Okay.
Got it.
And this is actually a good product for your face because it locks in moisture.
Okay.
Which is good. It has those anti-inflammatory benefits that you were talking about. It also has the benefit of being a partial sunscreen, which is good. Yeah, so you know it's always good to protect your skin from the sun. It's safe for most skin types.
Okay.
You know, which makes sense because the face is sensitive, just like babies' bottoms can be sensitive, and it is especially helpful for skin that's irritated.
Yeah.
So if the diaper cream has zinc oxide in it, then yes, it potentially can be helpful for you. But there are some potential downsides to it. So before everyone runs out and starts slathering butt cream on their face, you should know why maybe you don't want to do that. Diaper creams commonly do have ingredients in them that some people are allergic to, so you should be aware. And that includes things like lanolin, mineral oil, the paragons, wax, and petroleum jelly. And so a lot of these diaper creams will have ingredients in them that the true facial moisturizers do not.
Okay.
And so you just need to be aware of that. And if you're hell-bent on putting butt cream on your face, maybe just check the ingredients to make sure there's something in there that you may know that you're allergic to. If people are prone to breakouts, they probably should avoid this because diaper creams do have some ingredients that can clog pores. And so if you're somebody that does get breakouts, this might be something that you want to avoid.
Yeah, that was the first thing that came to my mind was if you're gonna use this, it only should be once in a while, and it should be if your skin is severely dry. And she said that
or
in her little
irritated,
video.
yeah.
She was like, I only use this whenever I'm in a really dry climate. And she has to.
Right. It's probably not on her daily routine.
No,
Yeah.
I hope not, or else she'd probably like her pores would be like all
clogged up. Yeah. Well, and because we've talked about facial routines, and the big things are cleansing. It's hard to cleanse when your pores are all clogged up,
Yeah.
and then the moisturizer, and then of course the sunscreen, being the kind of 3 pillars of treating your face. So at the end of the day, is this something that's a good thing? I mean, I would say probably not. I mean, there's a reason that there are specific facial moisturizers out there.
Yeah.
Because you can get all of the benefits that people are getting from these diaper creams, but with something that potentially doesn't have those.
Yeah, that's actually made for your face.
That's actually made for your face, right?
And not
I mean,
your
I guess if
butt.
you're in a plane crash and you have to do your facial routine out in the wild and you don't have your moisturizer and there happens to be a tube of butt cream there, maybe it could be some benefit, if all else fails. But if you're in your normal routine, I personally would probably pass on this. There are better things out there. There's some great products for your face that can accomplish the same things. And it's probably worth saying that if you are starting a new routine, it's always a good idea to talk to a doctor, dermatologist. A lot of plastic surgeons are very knowledgeable about these type of things because it's part of our routine in our office and med spa. So, but yeah, I thought it was an interesting topic. I mean, anytime something like this pops up where people are doing something unusual, you always want to know, like, is this real or not real?
Yeah.
And
I wonder if Avery has seen these videos because she is obsessed with skincare routines.
really?
Yeah, I went to Target. She was like, "Mom, I have to get a step-by-step skincare kit." And I was like,
Wow. And she saw that on social media? I
it's
assume?
these
Yeah.
little girls that are her age are just like, being like, "Oh my gosh, so
Yeah.
get ready with me."
Well, the week...
and they're like putting all this stuff on their face, and I'm
Aw,
like,
that's
when
good.
I was little, I had Smackers lip gloss, and that was my skincare routine.
It's funny you mentioned that because the week that you had the flu, my daughter Danica was here, and we actually talked about skincare routines for teens. And she said, "Oh yeah, all my friends, we do all this, and they have like their own thing at 13 that they're
Yeah,
doing already."
I bought Avery like this little kit called Lily and Peach, and it's actually really good for. I looked on the back of the box. It's actually really good for like kids because
Yeah.
it doesn't have any.
Right.
It doesn't have anything like bad in it. Not
Right.
bad, but like it doesn't have retinol
kid routines.
and all
Yeah,
of
they want to be
that
simple. We actually did a segment on
stuff.
skincare routines for teens, and that was
Yeah.
one of the things we said that. For teens, you want the skincare routine to be more basic.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to go
it's
after
clear.
the kind of
It's
things that adults do.
clearly all about cleaning and moisturizing.
Yeah,
That's all. It is.
Sunscreens too is also good.
Yeah.
So very good. Well, diaper rash cream on your face.
Diaper crap.
Diaper crash. I mean, that happens too. Can do it. Maybe not the best. So yeah, but let us know what you think. Leave us a comment. So, all right, Golden Globes went by, which is always very exciting. I honestly, my favorite part of it is looking at what everybody's wearing. I'm not necessarily care who wins the awards and stuff, but the outfits are really great. So
Yeah.
Sarah, we're gonna I guess do a review of some of the fashion.
So we're gonna first do my opinion of best dressed.
Okay, so Travis, I guess you and I should weigh in on these just for fun and see if we agree with Sarah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with it.
All right.
So you can go ahead.
and maybe we can try to identify the people. Are all the people
Yeah.
pretty famous people?
I
some
would
of-
say most of them.
Most of them. Okay.
All right,
All right.
we'll start
Some
with
of
the
them
first
I
one.
don't know. Okay,
Oh,
so that's
yeah.
Emma Stone.
Yes.
So she's definitely on trend right now. The sparkly neutral color, that is a trend for
Is it?
winter. Sparkly and neutral.
I love the dress.
There was a lot of it on there. And she's super pale, but I don't think that it like washed her out or anything. Like her skin tone was like the perfect skin tone for that dress.
Yeah.
It's like her skin tone's a little pinkish, but I think that's why her red hair works on her. Because
Yeah.
she's not a natural redhead. She dyes her hair that color.
Does she? Yeah. Well, I do love that dress. I would agree.
And
that-
she won a
that-
Golden Gold.
Oh, did she?
She did.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I would say that definitely is the best dress. What do you think, Travis?
Yeah,
Thumbs up
I
on
do
that?
like the dress.
Yeah,
It looks
I
really
think
nice.
it-
I like the slit.
She
Yeah,
cute.
it looks great on her. Yeah.
She
Okay.
cute.
I'm a
Next. And then
Oh.
that's one of the Olsens. That's Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen's little sister. I forget her
Oh, okay.
name.
She looked familiar. I wasn't sure.
I just thought it was cute.
So is that
Lacey.
Is that
Neutral.
actually kind of see-through there in the middle?
is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. I love dresses that have something unique like that, and it's very
I like
elegant
the
and-
top part the best. The
I was
bottom
just
part,
thinking the same
the
thing.
bottom part is not my favorite, but she still looked like really nice.
I'm
It
not sure how I
fit-
feel
it
about
fit
dresses
her.
that drag the ground, though.
Oh, there's a lot of dresses.
Was there?
like that.
Okay, all right.
But there was a lot of dresses that were like the bodice style, almost like lingerie looking.
Uh-huh.
So that was like another trend on
Oh,
the red
I do
interesting.
like the detail. on
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, I love
um,
stuff with detail like that
the
too.
straps.
You know, like to
Mm-hmm.
me, like clothes can be art. I mean, so I'm all into that. All right,
she
thumbs
cute.
up on that one.
And then
Oh,
that's
the
Natalie
Star Wars
Portman.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah. I just think that it's another sparkle theme, but I just think she looks really nice. I think
Is that like
it's like
floral
a
at the bottom, or is that like a
different.
design?
It's different types of shimmer and stuff.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And different sparkles. It kind of almost looks like a floral.
It does. I think it's
thing.
unique. I don't love the top of it. I think
Yeah.
it maybe need a little bit more, but I don't
It's
dislike
simple.
it.
I think it fits her style. It's like
Yeah.
really simple and elegant.
Not like extravagant.
yeah,
and
it's something I
outlandish.
would wear for sure. Like
Yeah,
I would
I do
wear
like
that
it.
dress
All
if
right.
I was on the red carpet.
Oh,
and
wow.
then
Okay.
that's
This is a nice
Dua
one.
Lipa.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I really just like this dress because it's interesting, and she also looks like a like what are those bass?
like a fiddle or no, like a bass, like
Yeah.
upright bass.
Yeah, an upright bass, like
Yeah.
a humongous violin. And but yeah, I just thought she looked really cute. And also, what was really funny about it is there's a video of her trying to sit down in her dress, and she literally can.
Is there some sort of structure to the bottom of that? It almost looks like it has.
I mean, I think it's just fluff.
a lot
maybe.
of fluff. Yeah. Okay. It almost looks like it has one of those
There's probably
frameworks
tulle.
in it,
There's probably tulle underneath it. I don't think there's like a wire thing.
like a strap, some sort of structure. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And then I thought she looked
Oh,
like a
that's,
Miss. Like,
Brie
I don't-
Larson.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but I just
Yeah.
thought that was like a really cute dress, and I think it fit her
It's almost like
style.
retro.
Like a Stepford Wives kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Doesn't it look kind of retro a little
Yeah,
bit?
definitely.
I think that's cool when people do like a style that maybe is not hot right then, but something that was like a throwback. I mean, I don't know if that was her goal,
it's
but
a classic like
Yeah.
A-line dress, and I
It's
think
very
it's just
chic.
really cute.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do like that. I like the material. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I agree. That's a good one.
And then here's another. I don't know her name, but there was another shimmery, pretty dress.
It almost looks
and
like
there was So many,
scales.
yeah, there were so many
does.
of these types of dresses.
Yeah.
But I just
Also, it seems like a kind of neutral, or is it really
it's a
gold?
neutral. It's a neutral color.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a theme right now.
Neutral.
See, I don't know these things. I'm gonna tell
Neutral
my
and
wife
shimmery.
all about
Here's
fashion when I
another
get home.
neutral shimmery type of dress. I forget her name. She's married to the Office boy.
Oh, that's
John Krasinski's
Yeah, that's the
wife.
girl from. She was in Devil Wears Prada, and she was
Mm-hmm.
in that movie with Tom Cruise. Blunt, Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
Bam!
I thought
Doc comes through.
I really liked her dress. I would definitely wear that dress.
I didn't recognize her. Yeah, that's a cool dress. I was so wrapped up in trying to remember her name. I was like, the dress.
And then there's
oh
J
wow.
Lo.
Oh, I love
There
J
were
Lo.
yeah, I just love her too.
Wow, she looks great, man.
Yeah,
she's
she
like
do.
really holding up very, very well. Because she's in her mid-50s, I think.
Yeah,
She's
she
older
is.
than I am, I know.
So like the little jacket she's wearing, that's like a jacket. So
Oh, it
like
is?
she could take
Oh.
that off and it would just be the dress.
Oh,
So a
wow,
lot
okay.
of people on the red carpet had those.
Oh wow.
Like these little it was like these jackets that they just wear at their elbows. And they just
Interesting.
like have it there.
Oh, I hadn't
Yeah.
seen that. I love it. It's very, elaborate and, very artistic. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like the fact that her jacket does look like, well, the sleeves on it at least look like a big rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
She looks
very
really
elegant.
pretty.
Yeah, very elegant.
And there's Heidi.
Oh wow.
So there were a lot of
That's
red.
a big.
Yeah,
that's
there
a big
was
dress.
a lot of red on the red carpet.
Yes.
And that's another winter theme was neutral and sparkly and red.
Wow.
And it just so happens that that's how I picked my styles on my online store.
Oh, really?
So all of my stuff on my online store is neutral, sparkly, and red.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew-
So I was
that's
like,
why I
I
asked you
am
about these things, 'cause you know.
totally killing it. Okay, but there were so many red dresses, but that was my favorite one. I just
Yeah.
think it's really just like romantic. She looks like she could be on the cover of like a romance novel.
The texture on the top of her dress looks different
Yeah, it's
from the
shiny.
texture on the bottom. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a shiny, sparkly dress,
It
and
is
then she
very
has that huge slit.
Yeah. That's
think
amazing.
that's
That's
really
like a once in a lifetime wear dress.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's really pretty. And then there's T Swift.
Oh, Taylor.
She is
Oh,
not
I
wearing.
like that.
She is not wearing neutral, but she's
But
wearing.
shimmery.
She's doing shimmery.
Yeah.
And it's really pretty.
I love that dress. It looks
Yeah.
great on her.
Yeah.
I think
She
it goes
looks
with her
super cute.
style too. You know, like just chic and kind of trendy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
And there's my girl, Miss Barbie. There's Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. Yeah.
And she's actually wearing a dress that
that
is
the-
similar to a Barbie.
Is that the jacket thing that she's got with the sleeves? Oh, cool, cool.
And I think it's just a, what are those things called? I forget.
I'm not sure.
Like a,
Oh, it's not a full jacket.
no, it's not a jacket. It's
gotcha.
just like a little, why am I forgetting this name? Yeah, throw.
Like a
There you
throw?
go.
Oh, Travis, man.
I shot in the dark and I hit something.
Bam! Look at you.
It's like a huge, it's just
Right
like a
on.
really big scarf that you
Yeah.
don't put on your neck. But
Is that
anyway,
considered pink?
yeah.
Is it?
Totally.
Okay.
This is a dress modeled.
It's also shimmery.
Yeah, this is a dress modeled after an actual Barbie outfit.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
She does that a
Barbie,
lot.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah. And then
Oh.
this was worst dress.
Oh, so now we're into the worst dress.
Yes.
Okay,
I did not like
agree
this
with
dress.
this one. I don't like. It looks like she should be in like an Amish.
She looks like she should be going to a
Amish
funeral.
community.
It almost looks
event.
like a teacher off,
Amish.
like Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Yes.
It looks like something like they would wear.
I think she could do better. Like she's a great
But I like it.
actress.
Harry
I like-
Potter meets the Amish community. I don't know.
Yeah. It just was not me.
Yeah,
I like
I
the
agree.
collar.
I
I,
wasn't for it.
I mean,
think she
it's
was like
bold.
I think she was like I'm gonna dress my age, but also be on trend with the sparkly situation on her collar and then on her wrists.
yeah.
But I just think she could have not worn that.
Yeah.
I
like the
think I
collar.
think she had something better in her closet. It was not me. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I just did not like this. It reminds me
know. It's
of
different.
a dress that you would see
Like
like
a
at
flapper
like
dress.
a flapper dress, or like one of those dresses that you like
Oh, sashayera.
like a can dancer.
Yeah, I knew exactly what you were
And
talking
I just
about.
don't like it.
I don't love it. I don't hate it.
It just didn't. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I just didn't think this was flattering. Sorry, girl. I just did not think this was flattering.
It's
on
very-
her at all.
I mean,
think
it's very
think-
contrasting with the black and then the white. Is that shimmer? And
Yeah.
then the kind of
I just didn't think it was very flattering on her.
I think the top of the dress is like
Great.
nice, but I think once you start to get to the middle and the bottom, it loses it a little bit.
She didn't need that extra stuff on her hips.
Yeah,
She's
and I love Fantasia.
Yeah, I know. She's already nice and curvy. She didn't need extra to make focus on her hips.
Right.
Like she already has nice,
Yeah.
like big hips, which is great. But adding that on the bottom, I just don't think it added anything.
To me, it just looks like it doesn't
Doesn't-
go together
Yeah,
at
it
all.
just doesn't flow.
Yeah,
It just
I'm
doesn't
have to
flow.
agree with you on that one.
But she looks pretty. So I thought she looked so pretty, but
like
that
a-
dress looks like
like a
it does not
toga.
fit her. Like she just looks
toga.
swallowed. She looks like she is swallowed by that
Toga
dress.
party.
There's nothing wrong with the dress, but she just
I don't
looks
know.
like she looks like it looks like it's falling off of her.
Who is that?
Anna Wong, I think is her
Okay,
name.
I'm not familiar with her.
She's a
think she was
comedian.
on-
She's
Oh,
a
she's a
stand-up
comedian.
comedian.
Okay.
But she's made some movies recently. I've seen them. I just can't remember.
I
what
feel
the
like
name
that's something I would have worn to a frat party maybe 25
Yeah.
years ago.
I think it looks like it just doesn't fit her. Like
Yeah.
it just swallows her. But other than that, and then I just didn't like this. I don't think it was flattering. I don't like the horizontal striping. So that I think that was the issue with Fantasia's because there was too much of the
Yeah.
horizontal thing, and I don't think
If you're
that
gonna
looks
do
good.
it, if you're gonna do it, you have to have like just the perfect body. Otherwise, it makes
you look wider
Yeah, it
than
does.
you are.
Because I mean that girl's obviously not heavy, but
No.
just at first glance, you're like, oh well, that's a lot of horizontal things going on here,
Yeah,
which
I just
most
didn't
people
like it.
don't want that. Yeah.
Yeah, not my vibe. And then, yes, she's cute and pregnant, but this dress completely
Who is that?
washed her out. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
She's the
So the colors, which are
Yeah, it just did not.
I would agree because it's almost like you can't tell where the dress ends and her skin
Yeah,
starts.
I'm like,
yeah.
she could have. No, I just don't think it looks good
I
on
like
her.
the
And if her
pattern on it.
if her hand was not under her belly, she would just look like she was had some gas or something.
Oh gosh.
Because she's not super pregnant. You
Oh
know?
whoa.
Yeah, I didn't like this dress. The fit, the style of it, for sure. The mermaid style, but the print was definitely... That print is definitely not on trend.
I think that you could either do that print or you could do that style, but,
Yeah.
but both of them together, it's almost like too much.
Yeah.
This one I don't hate. I actually do like this one.
You
Yeah,
do?
okay.
Yeah, I think
alright.
it flows well.
I mean, I
Yeah.
like the style of it. It's just I don't know, the pattern and the style together to me is a little bit.
Yeah. It definitely was not my favorite. And
Oh, I
didn't,
love that girl. I
Yeah,
forget her
she's
name. From Ozark.
Yeah.
She's been on.
okay.
She was
She
also.
plays the
She was also
redneck.
Anna from Inventing Anna.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. The one about the girl who was the.
Well, she plays a redneck in the other movie too. In the other show.
She's
too.
awesome. I love her as an actor. She's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
I
the
like
dress.
that dress.
The
You don't
dress
like it?
is on
I kind
trend,
of like this one.
but
I mean, it's bold. Like I feel like one of her
don't like
breasts
the
might just
top.
stay.
It looks like
yeah,
she's
yeah.
wearing
suspenders.
suspenders, and it just looks to me. It looks weird.
I like the texture. I think that's what like.
I like that dress.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to disagree
would
with you.
never-
And I don't know if I'm
I
saying that
would
because I
not
really
wear
like
that.
her as an actress, but like I like that.
I think I would wear it if it wasn't like just a straight thing. Like I would wear it if it was more of like a V, like with a plunging neckline.
I
I don't
do
think
get what
you
you're saying. Yeah,
could
but
wear
the top
that
of
if you
it.
had large breasts, though.
It was just like straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looked weird. It looked like she was missing. It looked like she literally was wearing overalls without a shirt on. To me, that's like, oh.
Okay.
This one definitely was weird because of the head thing. I
It
think
is
it would have been a
interesting.
cute little.
The dress I like.
Yeah, it would have been like a nice, like how the other purple kind of retro dress.
Yes.
Very similar style.
The headpiece.
Like actually
I don't
the
know.
same style in terms of like.
I do like the dress.
The figure it
the
gives you.
headpiece is almost just a tiny bit
She
too
looks
much.
like a black apple.
I was thinking the same thing with the headpiece.
Like
the
an
dress is
evil.
fine.
She looks
Yeah.
like an evil apple
Yeah.
or something.
She looks like,
Like
she could be like a
Maleficent.
villain.
Yeah.
It looks like a Maleficent, like wardrobe thing.
Yeah, and then this
Oh,
girl
wow.
that plays, I forget her name, but she's on, she's like the robot on, Guardians of the Galaxy. She's the blue robot lady.
Okay. Yeah.
She
her.
is?
Yeah, that's her. She's super tall.
Oh my gosh.
Like extremely tall. But yeah,
Nebula.
this dress, this
Nebula,
dress,
that's it.
no, I did not like it. This was our weird.
It almost looks like it's dragon scales or something.
So this one and then the black dress was our weird ones that I was like,
wow.
they're weird.
I'm still blown away that that's Nebula.
Yeah, it's her.
Okay.
I've never seen her either outside the makeup.
So this one is
Oh,
goes.
I know.
So
I've heard
this,
about this
yeah.
dress. I've heard
So
about
this one
I know
goes
what
on
this
the
is.
weird one, and at first glance,
Yeah, it just looks like a
it
white
looks
dress.
like a nice, basic, classic white dress.
Yeah.
But if you go to
But-
the next picture and you zoom in, there is a hidden message behind it.
Okay.
It's a vagina dress.
Okay.
Yeah.
It took me a minute, but then I was like, is it lettuce? Okay, I get it now. It took me a minute. I get it now. I get
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah, I heard about this. The
I don't know
vulva dress.
I don't know why she chose to wear that. Was like
Like
it just
girl
like
power,
girl
maybe?
power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny. I don't know if I would have worn it to the Golden Globes, but
I mean, it kind of almost looks like a crazy flower, but I think that's how.
It definitely makes a statement. I can tell you that. much.
it does.
So that's the only reason
I mean,
why.
people are talking about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I guess if you want to, make a statement and be in the news, like it's a good decision. I mean, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
No.
So, do you have any vagina dresses at your store?
No, I don't.
Okay, all right. It's funny. I wonder what was it? Did you know who designed that dress? Was it like some famous designer?
Nah, I
Oh.
didn't even look it up.
Interesting. Well, there were some great dresses in there.
Yeah, these were literally the ones that I picked for like best dress were like the dresses that I would wear. Like
Yeah.
things that I would actually wear. There were a lot of really, really pretty dresses, of course.
Yeah.
But those were just my favorite ones.
No, those were some great ones.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you putting all that together and
Yeah.
educating us on the trends of shimmer and sheer and
There were
neutral
also
colors.
a lot of like great outfits that guys were wearing.
Oh, you didn't have any guys
There was
in there.
just so many pictures
yeah,
to go
it's
through.
hard to go through them all.
So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna pick one.
all right.
One thing, but there were definitely a lot of nice pictures. There was like
Yeah.
a little of a military theme
Really?
with the guy's dress.
Like I said, I think these events, like my favorite part is seeing what everyone's wearing. I probably would watch just the beginning, and then when it starts actually going, I'm like, yeah, okay, I got something better to do. Watch football or something.
Yeah, there was
So,
some issues I think during the Golden Globes. There was like the stand-up comedian guy that was like the host.
Oh, really?
He was saying some like really like awful jokes.
Oh,
and, like
really? I didn't
everybody
hear
was
about
just
it.
like
Okay.
there's a video
I'm gonna have
of
to go look it
Selena
up now.
Gomez going like this.
Cringing.
Yeah.
cringing on air. I'm gonna have to look that up. So, well, thank you, Sarah, so much for putting that together. I always appreciate your insight on fashion and know that you're the expert on that. So I lean on you to educate me.
Thank y'all.
All right, everybody, I think that's about all the time we have for this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Leave us a comment and let us know what you want us to talk about on the next episode of Nip Talk.